So this is the third part of the 3-part video series that I'm doing, and today I'm going to show you how to achieve this makeup look. Yeah, if you want more wig styling videos, just let me know. Anything you want. Anything. I'll do it. I'll do anything for the views. Anything. So yeah, I'm just going to cover my eyebrows and then I'll be back. Now that the eyebrows are covered, as you can see, looking like alopecia realness, love that. What I like to do anyway after I do the brows, I like to do me brow highlight and then I draw my eyebrows in. I do this because I seen some drag queen on YouTube doing it, and she done her brow highlight and then she drew on her eyebrows, and I just really liked the idea behind it, because if your brow highlight is already there, then that gives you a good guide of where to draw your eyebrows, and personally I just found it helped a lot. So I rubbed our tips and now I'm using them. So I like to start my drag eyebrow where my normal eyebrow begins, so I'm just putting the highlight underneath that and just pulling up. If you can see, like, I'm almost just doing like a diagonal straight out as if I'm creating a new brow bone, and I'm just following the shape. Press, 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 press. And what I love about this technique as well is you get actually so much coverage. Like, you could honestly cover up a murder with the amount of coverage I have on my eye right now. Come on, CSI. So, as you can see, I'm just gonna keep patting that. Pat, 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 pat. The two eyeshadow palettes I'm taking is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette Ombre, which is just this gorgeous, colourful eyeshadow palette. You can get this in Boots. And then the Morphe 35C palette, which is also another very colourful palette. I love this palette as well. I want something quite grounded and not too crazy pink in your face or anything, so I'm going to take this sort of dusty pink shade from the NYX palette, and we're just going to pack that on the brush. And first, what I like to do is I like to just stamp the product on where I want it, and I'm just going to take my sponge and blend over this real quick because it's very, very thick. A bit too thick. And you know me, I love it thick. So what I'm gonna do with this colour is I'm just placing it in the crease. So, and I'm like stamping it where I want it. So I want it everywhere pretty much. So first I'm just stamping it into the crease. Because if you remember, I didn't actually set this, so if I just go in and start blending, the concealer is going to go absolutely everywhere. So I just need to start by stamping it in before I start blending. Blend up and out. And I'm going right into that inner corner as well. There's one colour down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with another pink shade on a different brush. Something a bit more durable for the job. And look at me with me big fancy words and I like genuinely haven't got a brain cell in my head. So before I actually go in with my next colour, I'm just going to take this clean blending brush and just go over them edges. Now I'm going to take, as I said, something a bit more detailed. So I'm going to take this Zoe London Blending G20 brush. And I'm going to take this shade from the NYX palette. This really like hot pink shade. And then, but that's not going to give me enough depth. That's just giving me the real neon sort of vibe I'm looking for. Whereas this pink is quite a lot more deep. So I'm going to mix it with that pink. And again, we're just going to start in the outer corner and drag it in and see what we come up with. What I'm going to do is with that same brush that I used before, I'm going to take this really like plummy sort of colour. It actually comes out just a really dark pink once you blend it out. So I'm going to mix that with the previous shade, because I just want a little bit more depth. Oh yeah, that's giving me what I want. And as you can see with this eyeshadow, I'm actually dragging it out quite a bit because I want this to be pretty dramatic. And then again, just blending those. I like everything seamless and blended and perfection, and yeah, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Especially when it comes to sucking dick. I'm going to take that white concealer, and I'm just going to cut the crease. I'm going to take a packing brush, so something like this. I'm going to take a white eyeshadow. And boom. So now that that's set, what I think I'm going to do is... So what I'm going to do is, I wanted to do a winged eyeliner, but I just really don't want to do a winged eyeliner. So I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. So I've just taken the black eyeshadow, and as you can see, I'm just blending it into this, and now I'm going to start blending it into the crease. And then I'm going to take the brush I was previously using, and then I'm going to blend that into the crease as well. Just blend out those edges. You don't want any harsh lines, as I said. Harsh lines are for ugly people. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to repeat this process on this eye, except it's just going to be blue. And then I'll be back. And I'm back. The power of editing. So, as you can see, I pretty much just done what I done on this eye, but this side is blue and this side is pink. So I think what I'm going to do is the eyebrows, because the eyes are the window to your fanny, blah blah blah, you know how it goes. So what I'm going to do first is take a flat shader brush. So I'm going to take the same brush I used to pack that colour onto my eyelids, and I'm just going to wipe it off. And I'm going to take this sort of shimmery white, but it only has a slight sheen to it, and I think that just looks massive on the brows bone, so that's what I'm doing. And do the other side. Right, so to start the eyebrows, what I like to do is just get eyeshadow, oh no, powder on it. Girl, I'm all over the place right now. So I'm going to take, which one? I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this powder here and mix it a bit with this one. So mix those two together. And what I like to do is start with underneath the brow. Okay, so now that the bottom line is drawn in, what I like to do is I start from about here and I just start down the top. And I like to work from the outside in. And I'm going to do these eyebrows quite thin. I'm just feeling like a skinny supermodel. And when I get to the front of the brow, what I like to do is just turn my brush upside down and like just draw hairs. And at first you'll be like, this isn't even doing anything. But the more you keep doing it, it'll eventually just start to look like little eyebrow hairs. This isn't my best eyebrow, but she'll do. So that's one eyebrow complete. I'm going to go and do the other one and I will be back. And that is the eyebrows done. Now what I'm going to do is move on to the face. And so because I'm going to be taking pictures, and if you can notice, I have what they call a 5 o'clock shadow, which is blue tone. So basically I need to colour correct. And I'm going in with this concealer from Inglot. I'm not sure the number. Oh my god, is that actually a bit weird in the concealer? I just found a bit weird in the concealer. Love that. So this is the concealer in 189 from Inglot, and it's just a colour corrector, and I just like to put this around where I grow facial hair. And underneath the eyes too. Because, bitch, my dark circles are like not cute. It's not the look I'm going for. And as you can see, that just sort of neutralised the colour. So I go in with that first, and now I'll just start my base. If you hear any noises in the background as well, it's probably just me family. So, yeah. I'm going to mix two foundations today, and a lot of people when they're doing drag, they use really heavy full coverage like the TV paint stick, which, go ahead, you do you, boo. But for me personally, I like something that's not as thick on my face because, one, I don't need it, and two, I don't like makeup to look crackly and weird up close. So doing this can help prevent that as much as possible. Now, it doesn't completely prevent it, but you know, it helps. So I'm just going to take out, this is in shade 103, and then this is in shade 05 light beige. So I'm just going to mix that on the back of this eyeshadow palette because I'm too lazy to wash me tray that I usually use. Fuck it! And as you can see, like, with this mixture, the coverage is there. Like, that's great coverage, but you don't get that really heavy, cakey, scaly, snake-looking skin. Oh, like, look at that. That's actually just so pretty. Like, the difference foundation makes. Foundation. No foundation. Foundation. No foundation. Ooh! Lord. Okay, so once that's blended in, what I like to do is take concealer and just conceal pretty much everywhere. And then the brush that I used previously, I'm just going to blend all that in. And then once the concealer is all blended in, what I do is I take that white foundation stick and just on the really highest point of the face I put that, so boom boom boom. A bit there. A bit there. Because these are the areas of the face I really want to bring out. And then I just like to blend that in. And see how that just lifts the cheekbone? It really just accentuates everything I need to be accentuate. So I always, right before I set, I just go right back underneath them eyes and I just make sure the creases are gone. Because if you set the creases into place, then they're just going to be stuck there and that just doesn't look cute. And then just pack that on right underneath the eye. And because this translucent powder, it's quite yellow, like it actually makes me under eyes darker. So what I like to do after is just go in with a white eyeshadow and lighten everything back up. And just set the whole face. And to add a bit more. Next we're going to move on to blush, and I'm going to use a Wet n Wild blush. And I'm just going to bam. So the way I like doing my contour is I look straight like this and I start from here and just follow the shape I want to give. And then to really define it, what I like to do is go down the sides of the nose with some more powder. And that really just gives me that snatched face that I'm looking for. What I done on the top, I'm going to do on the bottom, except I'm going to do the blue on this side and I'm going to do the pink on this side. So next what we're going to do is, what are we going to do, Dylan? Tell the audience, what are you going to do next? So next I'm just going to throw myself off a cliff. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take an eyeliner. And I'm just going to colour in the inner corner because when I put the lashes on I want to hide the lash bands. But because this is all very in your face and the wig I'm wearing is pink, I think I'm going to keep the lip quite subtle. So that lip liner broke because it's an absolute piece of shite and it actually wasn't even doing anything for my lips anyway. So I'm going to use this Penny's lip liner and just repeat the process. So I'm going to take 2 Maybelline lipsticks, one in 932, and we're going to just put that on first. And that's cute and all, but it's not really giving me what I want. So I'm going to go over the top of it with number 981. So this one was 932 Clay Crush and this is 981 Purely Nude. And I'm just going to pop that in the centre. For highlighter I'm just using the Sleek Solstice palette. This is literally my favourite palette. Like, it's falling apart. So if anyone wants to send me a new one, if anyone wants to send me anything, send it my way, bitch. Anyway, so yeah, let's just highlight the shite out of our face. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, she's real pretty. So now that this is the completed look, apart from the lashes, which I need to go and find, I'm going to go put on lashes, put on an outfit, put on the wig and show you the completed look. So be right back. So this is the finished look. This 3-part series was such a good idea for me to do. I feel like I've really gotten back into the swing of like doing my makeup and doing my hair and putting together outfits, and I really hope you enjoyed this. This is a festival inspired makeup, so I know a lot of people wouldn't wear a fur shawl to a festival, but I'm not a lot of people. I would rock pink hair, blue and pink eyeshadow, orange thing, and then a peach fur shawl. Like, why not? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so this is the finished look. This is how the hair looks on. She's cute. If you've enjoyed this 3-part series, don't forget to like, comment and share, and please subscribe. Also turn on my notifications so you can be notified anytime I upload. I feel like I'm in a place where I'm ready to create and share that with everyone. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this series. Leave me a comment down below of what you think, and if you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Facebook, I'm on all, I do it all, I am everything. So don't forget to subscribe. And don't judge me, I'm not wearing nails.